Привет, привет. Хочешь, чтобы я тебе сегодня почитала на ночь? Хорошо. А что ты хочешь, чтобы я тебе почитала? Английскую литературу? Ты думаешь, я умею читать по-английски? Немного умею. Давай попробуем. Так. Английская литература. Русская, немецкая, французская. Так, английская. Есть вот такая вот у меня книга Чарльза Диккенса «Лавка древностей». Charles Dickens The Old Curiosity Shop. Excuse me for my English language. Давай попробуем, раз тебе так хочется. Итак, если тебе понравится такой формат чтения на английском языке, напиши мне, пожалуйста. Сначала для русских слушателей. Роман Чарльза Диккенса «Лавка древностей». Это история о молодой девушке Нелли и ее деде, отправляющихся бродяжничать по дорогам викторианской Англии. На пути они встретят множество людей, как отзывчивых и готовых помочь путникам, так и тех, кто с пренебрежением пройдет мимо. А теперь на английском. English language. A little girl stopped at a door and knocked at it. A part of this door was of glass, unprotected by any shutter. When she had knocked twice or thrice, there was a noise as if some person were moving inside. He was an old man with long grey hair. He held the light above his head and looked before him. There was something of the delicate mood which one could notice in the child. Their bright blue eyes were certainly alike, but his face was deeply furrowed. Мне очень нравится английский язык. Я его изучала в институте, но не до конца изучила как-то. Им же нужно постоянно заниматься. Далее. The place was one of the receptacles for old and curious things. There were suits of mail standing like ghosts in armor. Here and there, fantastic carvings from monkeys, toasters, rusty weapons, euros, and china, and wood, and iron, and ivory, tapestry, and strange furniture. The old man was wonderfully suited to the place. Why bless the child? said the old man, patting the girl on the head. Didn't you miss your way? What if I had lost Nelly? По-моему, неплохо. Как ты считаешь? Тренировать английский мне обязательно надо. Давно уже не читал. I will always find my way back to you, grandfather, said the child boldly. Never fear. The child took a candle and tripped into her little room. There was a knock at the door, and Nelly, bursting into a hearty laugh, said it was no doubt their kid. Come back at last. Oh, Nell, said the old man, you always laugh at poor kid. Kid, her name. The old man took up a candle and went to open the door. When he came back, Kit was at his heels. Kit was a shock-headed, shambling Avquard lad with an uncommonly white mouth, very red cheeks, a turned-up nose, and a very comical expression of face. He stopped short at the door, twirled in his hand a perfectly round old hat without an vestige of a brim. A long way, wasn't it, kid? Said the old man. Why then, it was a goodish straight master, returned Kit. Did you find the house easily? Why then, not over and above easy, master, said Kit. Of course, you have come back hungry. Why then? You're right, master, was the answer. The lad had a remarkable manner of standing sideways as he spoke, and thrusting his head forward over his shoulder. Kit carried a large slice of bread and meat, and a mug of beer into a corner. Ah, said the old man, Nell, I say, the time is coming when we shall be rid. It must come at last, a very long time, but it surely must come. It has come to other men who do nothing. When will it come to me? I am very happy as I am, grandfather, said the child. Shh, shh, returned the old man. The time must come. I am very sure it must. The girl cheerfully helped the old man with his cloak, and when he was ready, took a candle to light him out. The old man folded her in his arms and bade God bless her. Sleep soundly, Nell, he said in a low voice, and angels guard you bed. Do not forget your prayers, my sweet. No, indeed, answered the child fervently. They make me feel so happy. That's well, and now they do, they should, said the old man. Bless thee 100 times. Early in the morning I shall be home. With this they separated. The child opened the door. The old man's figure was soon beyond her sight. На этом мы закончим. Забыла, как называется на английском эта фраза. Нам говорили ее в школе и в институте. Кто знает, напишите, пожалуйста. Как же, не очень помню. The end. This one глава. Первая глава закончена. The two глава скоро будет. Soon. Если вы поставите пальчик вверх и на русском, и на английском говорю, наверное, вы ничего не поняли. Если вам не понравится, я сразу увижу это по лайкам и по комментариям. Ну, в любом случае, мне было интересно почитать вам немножко свой английский, вспомнить, какой он у меня. Я надеюсь, видео было достаточно релаксирующее и спокойное. И надеюсь, вы получили удовольствие, прослушав его и посмотрев. Желаю вам спокойной ночи. Good night. Good night. Sleep your eyes. Close your eyes. Sorry. Close your eyes. My English language. That's такой. Bye-bye. Пока-пока. Good night. Спокойной ночи.